Hey, I'm Jake,
And I'm Craig.
and you're watching Media Crush.
In today's episode, we're going to give you a review on Doctor Strange and a post non-spoiler review of The Arrival.
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 Media Crush. Media Crush.
So, Doctor Strange is if you don't know what it is, it's a Marvel film. I think is it their 15th?
15th. I don't know, I wasn't counting.
And it's by director Scott Derrickson, who has done a lot of horror films before this. It stars Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange, Rachel McAdams, and Mads Mikkelsen, among others. It's about this guy who he's like a brain surgeon.
A neurosurgeon?
Yeah. And he loses due to a car accident. He loses feeling in his hands, so he ends up going to modern medicine fails him. So he ends up going to a monastery and learns to become a sorcerer.
Mm-hmm. And I like this movie because it's not really like your typical Marvel over-the-top action film.
Mm-hmm. I would say it's more story-driven.
Yeah, very story-driven. Cumberbatch is an awesome actor. I've been really getting into the Sherlock Holmes TV series, which I didn't start watching until recently.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I've been wanting to get into that because the one guy's from Fargo's in it.
Oh, yeah.
Morgan Freeman.
Mm-hmm. Morgan Freeman. I know Morgan Freeman. It has great visuals. All the characters are really cool. The only thing I would say is that they don't really give you enough time to really care about whether the character lives or dies.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, they all have something unique about them that makes you think, wow, that's kind of a cool character.
Yeah, it kind of makes you want more.
Yeah, it makes you want a lot more.
Makes you excited for the sequel.
Mm-hmm.
To see what they could do. I actually saw this movie in 3D, and I think that if you are to see it, I think it's needs to be seen in 3D because of all the visuals going on around them. Because it almost kaleidoscopes, and
yeah, that's one of the things they do when they're bending dimensions is that kaleidoscope look, which is kind of weird to see, but really awesome too.
And a bunch of the visuals are really psychedelic, so it kind of lends itself to the 3D.
Which a lot of that psychedelic feel comes from the comic books, which were written in the 60s.
That's what I read too.
So that's what they're inspired by. So this next review we're going to give you is for the movie Arrival, which is it's a movie that they don't give you a lot in the trailers. So a lot of people kind of might feel like they're waiting to see the movie until they get some more review.
Mm-hmm.
But the movie is very you appreciate it more when you don't get a lot. You don't get a lot of information.
And the reason we're bringing it up now is that we feel like you should see it before
it gets spoiled.
Because we don't want to spoil it for you.
No.
It's from director Denis Villeneuve, who last year did the movie Sicario, which is one of our favorites. It was mentioned in one of our past episodes. Basically what this movie is about, it's about a linguist helping the U.S. government understand their language. And that's basically all we can say about it.
That's the whole movie, really.
Yeah. It stars Amy Adams, who I thought was really good.
Yeah. Jeremy Renner and Forrest Whitaker.
And basically what we liked about it was a very unconventional science fiction movie.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
I liked it because it was written very smart.
Mm-hmm.
Like they didn't they didn't tell their audience every single detail, and they kind of just left a lot of it up to your imagination. Those are my favorite kind of movies.
Mm. Also, the cinematography was awesome too, as with all of Denis Villeneuve's films.
Yeah. This is part of the show where we give you a Netflix pick. Today's Netflix pick is something I watched just recently. It's called My Animated Life by Floyd Norman. It's a memoir about one of the animators from Disney. He started all the way from the beginning, from Snow White all the way up to Pixar.
Huh.
I think he's in his mid-70s now, and he's still doing stuff for the company. And it was a really awesome insight on the workings of Disney animators.
That's cool. So this has been your Media Crush for today. Please like, subscribe, and
Comment
below. What do you think of Doctor Strange, or are you excited to see Arrival?
And if you did see Arrival,
what did you think about it?
and if you want us to say something in our spoiler review, something that you think we should say, let us know about that too.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Media Crush.